Hi everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Magical Diary Horse Hall. I'm Lady Shira.
And this is Tryinmorning.
And last week we got to know Donald a little bit.
Yeah, we got to talk to William about it pretty much right away, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it was nice. Oh, and here we have Ellen.
Oh no, Ellen, what are you up to?
Horace? Yes? Do you like theater? Plays? I don't know, why? Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to go by myself.
Oh, so you're just asking us out for a play?
Not like a date, right?
I hope it's not a date.
What's Medea? It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge. That doesn't sound very nice.
Well, no, revenge
That's
hardly is.
why it's a tragedy. Yeah, Greek plays are usually not very cheery. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday. Is
Whatever
it free?
you feel like.
No, it's $5 for students.
Of course.
Do you want to come?
See, this is how these colleges always get their money. They have to charge you for their plays and make you go.
Should I say yes? Should I go with her?
Yeah, sure. Why not? If it was Virginia, I'd say hell no.
Yeah, me too. Sure, all right. Thanks. I'd better figure out what else I'm gonna do this week.
I think you have to sleep one of these days.
Yeah, maybe
Probably
I'll
on
sleep
Wednesday.
like here. I'll do 2 black and
Yeah, I feel like we need to get our black
a
up.
red.
And red.
2?
2 reds, yeah. 2 blacks, 2 reds.
All right.
Black and red.
Okay.
Let's do it. Success.
Woohoo! 1.
And
Wow.
3. That's not too bad.
Ooh, we can detect charms now.
Oh, good.
That
We actually got
sounds useful.
something. Yeah, detecting charms. That'll come in handy a few times. Pink. Then people could tell you apart. Oh, Horace.
What's pink?
Hey, Luke. Can you go on for a bit? I need to talk to Horace about something. Sure. Catch up with you later, man.
Is this how boys really talk?
Pretty much.
He poses nonchalantly while his roommate walks away, but once Luke is out of sight, his face falls.
So, did you talk to my brother? What'd he say about me? Oh, we have a few options here.
Yeah. I'm thinking I want to tell him the truth, so I would say either of these, but this one just sounds like mean. You have too much energy.
Calm down, man.
And like, he's not a bad person. Like, if it were William or Jacob or something, saying he thinks I have a crush on you, I would not say that. But Donald's nice, and I don't think it'll make things awkward, will it?
Nah, let's do it.
He seems like he's a cool guy. Well, I tried to talk to William about you, but it didn't quite turn out like I expected.
Oh?
He thought I was asking because, he thinks I have a crush on you.
I see.
Which he told me was fine with him. In fact, he said a girlfriend would be good for you.
You know what's funny? I just realized that William was also unspreading the rumor that we had a crush on Grabner. He kind of just jumps to conclusions with all these things. Why?
Oh, the usual sort of nonsense about how a girl would make you settle down and work hard.
Sounds like a boring girl to me.
So anyway, sorry if I didn't find out what you wanted to know.
No, you did fine. Thanks. Oh, he's reaching.
Suddenly he reaches out and pokes my cheek? What?
Got something on your face.
Oh.
Anyway, I should get going. See ya.
Yeah, William apparently likes to spread rumors. Maybe he thinks
About us in
Horace
particular.
is a whore.
I don't know how I'd ever get that impression.
Horace from the horse.
No
house.
idea. No idea at all.
I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door. Oh, you guys
It's them again. Hey,
Hi guys, what's up?
wanna earn some easy merits?
Doing what? I'm suspicious of these two.
Butching and baking and candlestick making. Butching? That's not the right word. It could be. She's a
What
horse.
does that mean?
You ever get kicked by one?
What is going on?
What does this have to do with anything?
What did you want me to do again?
He already said, are you in or not? The candlestick making?
Yeah, I guess for the fundraiser,
We did have to do candles for our
I have to
school.
make pink peppermint
sale.
pillar candles.
That's right.
So, I guess, sure, why not? I picked them out, might as well help out. Fine, lead on.
Although they didn't have to phrase it so awkwardly.
I know. It's them, so you know. The boys lead me to a classroom with a stove set up at the back, normally used for potions making. There are several pots and a collection of metal cylinders on the floor nearby. They don't have lids and they're not the right size for any pipes I know of. What are they?
Probably for candles.
There you are! Now, if you'll just hold still for a moment. A wave of green magic rolls over me. That should improve your resistance to heat and stop you from burning yourself too easily. Of course, you'll still need to be careful.
Well, naturally.
Especially you, Mr. Pfeiffer.
Why Mr. Pfeiffer?
I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
You have an instruction sheet here with all the steps, including the proportions for the dyes and fragrance oils. Do you have any questions?
We're cool.
All right, I'm going out for a while, but I'll be back shortly to keep an eye on things. Don't worry, I won't interfere. I might even bring my knitting.
You're knitting?
She walks out, leaving me with
Just
two
silly.
boys who obviously haven't told me everything. What are we doing here?
Making candles. It's the fundraiser thing.
Oh, right. Are any of these mine?
Yours?
Because I'm treasurer, I got to pick the design for the freshman candles.
Oh, I don't know then. What we've got here is all the same type, so it's only one class.
Ah. So she's not still mad at you about last week then?
Who? Potsdam? Nah. She was never really mad. She loves me. If she loved you so much, why didn't she marry you?
Luke, how old are you? What?
She's an old lady, you goon.
She's not that old, but too old for you, I'm sure. And we shouldn't talk like this in case she comes back.
She could be eavesdropping right now.
She could be.
Right, candles.
So, how does it work?
We make a candle.
Oh, of course.
Set up the wick, melt the wax, pour it in, then cool it down. Easy. You can cast a seal spell, right? I don't think we can.
Can I? No.
All right, you run the wax, and Luke can do the wicks. Sure. Okay, the wax is set up in a double boiler. Make sure there's always water in there, and keep an eye on the temperature. If the wax gets too hot, it'll explode.
There's no, weird minigame for this, is there?
I hope not.
Explode?
That's why Potsdam heat-proofed us. Just keep an eye on it. As long as you're watching, we'll have some time to catch it if it starts going wrong. When the wax chunks are melted down, mix in the oil and the color, then stir it with a wooden spoon.
Have you done this before?
Nah, I read the directions. It's not that hard. Once the pot is ready, you can pour it into the molds.
And what are you going to do while we're working?
I get the hard part. You'll see.
Working together, Luke and I assemble and fill candle molds.
All right, stand back. Here I go.
I can feel the magic in the air, but I'm not sure what he's doing. What
I
is
guess
that?
he's casting some kind of spell. Shh, hang on.
He's still casting it? Okay, this is a tougher spell than usual. A minute later, he relaxes.
There you go. You can cut off the ends now.
I look inside the mold. Not only has the wax cooled, but it's shrunken in away from the sides of the mold completely evenly.
You can't cool it all at once or it'll collapse. And if you leave it to cool on its own, it sinks full of holes, so it's tricky.
Couldn't you just shape the wax around the wick in the first place without melting it?
It wouldn't work right afterwards. It wouldn't blend right.
And so we produce a nice set of candles.
That's excellent. Now we have candles to sell.
Yay! None of the steps are terribly difficult, but done over and over, it is tiring.
And it gives us a little bit of stress. Oh, Potsdam.
Wonderful work, ducklings! 10 merits for each of you.
Score.
Wow, awesome.
I think we get a max of 25 merits. I mean, 50 merits. We're halfway there at 25.
Cool. A job well done.
Perfect. More success. And we did learn a new spell, Spark,
Spark.
which probably won't be that useful.
Sparking. Oh,
it's
the
evening.
play. I was like, why is it dark outside? Ellen and I meet outside the gym. There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play. After we buy our tickets, we can go inside, and that's the sound of my money being wasted away.
That's the sound of money going down the drain.
Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym. I guess they're invisible. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. I don't see steps, but whatever. At least it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. That's got to be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge.
Well, naturally, it's a magical school.
Of course. We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins. It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested, and bloody too. Nice special effects, though. I hope they weren't special effects and someone really got killed or whatever.
I'm sure they're magical effects, actually.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Isn't that Shakespeare?
I don't think so.
No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Morning Bride. So what's that one about? Another story of murder and revenge? Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married. But then there's a shipwreck, and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him she's already married to his enemy, and she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he washed up somewhere else and rescued by a queen, who falls in love with him, and the king falls in love with the queen, but they're enemies. So everyone loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and then they feel guilty and try to change their minds.
Oh, the tangled webs we weave.
Right? Only it's too late because the plots are already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins. How do they end up killed by their own assassins?
I don't know. I guess their assassins turn on them.
Whatever.
Or each other's own assassins.
So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous.
Actually, I think it's a dish best served cold.
Yes, of course. Or else don't change your mind. Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do what Medea did. Well, of course he wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me...
We're gonna have to punish their asses, aren't we?
They should be punished. She took it way too far, but Jason deserved to suffer for the way he treated her. You can't let people get away with that. He should have been punished.
Exactly.
I suppose. You know what they say, don't get mad, get even.
Hell yeah.
Just, not by killing people. Bad plan.
Yeah, it might be a little bit over the top.
You get caught. I hear someone nearby snicker, but when I turn to look, I can't tell who it was. Half the audience is still milling around after all.
Someone eavesdropping on us again.
Who could it be? Anyway, thanks for coming with me. No problem.
No problemo.
On Saturday morning, I get up early and go to the staff room
It's
to
gonna be
collect the
another
mail.
meeting with Grabiner. Oh no, it's Minnie.
Oh, is today the fundraiser?
Oh, I forgot about it entirely.
Damn it. Horace! There you are. Here, let me give you a hand with this. We need to get moving. Where are we going? To the mall for the fundraiser. You did say you'd cover my shift, remember?
Yeah, kind of.
Right. Which shift was that?
I think it's the late shift.
Well, because we're only lowly freshmen, we're supposed to do the last shifts, and all the officers have to help set up first thing in the morning. So we're gonna be there all day. You are. I'm really sorry about this. It's just that I promised someone, and I can. I'll make it up to you somehow.
Yeah, thanks for that, Minnie.
It's all right. It sounds like what I just did with Damien before, like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, let's get the mail out. Minnie and I delivered the mail, including our own allowances, and then took a van to the mall with Professor Grabiner, the other student officers,
Why were you in
and
a
the
van
goods
with
for our
Grabiner?
booth. I don't know, that's weird.
That sounds disturbing.
The booth looked very festive with all the candles. It should do well. Anyway, I'm free for most of the day. I can do whatever I want as long as I don't leave. What should I do?
So it's just like a normal day at the mall.
Yeah, I don't want to spend money. I don't think we have enough money to buy anything. I guess just window shop. It'll get rid of some of our stress.
Sure, let's do it.
I wander in and out of various stores. It's not a very big mall, but there are books, clothes, music, and toys, so I keep myself entertained for a few hours. As the day passes, I grow more and more bored with the mall. It's a fun place to visit, but, well, nobody lives here, but wandering around all day with nowhere to go and nothing much to do.
Yeah, I don't really
gets
understand
old.
how some people hang out at malls.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's boring.
It's getting dark and cold in here. On the bright side, that makes a display of candles look that much more inviting. At last, it's time for my turn at the booth. To my surprise,
it's
Professor
Grabby.
Grabiner is standing behind the booth when I arrive.
Looking bored as we are.
Sir?
Do not worry, Miss Harrington. I am only here to supervise. I am not a salesman.
I think he would make an awesome salesman. No, I can't imagine that he'd be a very good one.
Take your place. I will be sitting over there if you have need of me.
Would you buy a peppermint pink pillar candle from him?
I don't think I would exactly. And only if you have need. I do not appreciate being interrupted while I'm reading.
Yes, sir. I step behind the booth and look over the current supplies. Once I've taken count of what's available, I get to work smiling at the passers-by, hoping to encourage them to check out my wares. An older student pauses by the booth.
Oh, this is
it's
Angela.
Angela, the one that made William swear off
Yes,
women.
that bitchy girl
I don't like
who
her.
is rude and arrogant, and I don't like her.
Me neither. Oh, the candles. Do you want to buy one? I know we're supposed to be taking money from non-magical people, but I don't think it's against the rules to sell to witches. She picks up one of my pink peppermint pillars and sniffs at it. Pink and peppermint? Do you really think that goes together? Apparently someone does. They've been selling.
Owned.
Ooh, I got cute points. I suppose a small child might find them cute. Well, perhaps you should leave them for the children then. Good
Nice,
job,
Horace.
She rolls her eyes at me but leaves.
Every once in a while, she has that little whip that she likes to get out,
I enjoy
cracking
Horace.
on people.
More people come by to check out the candles, and a few buy some. More after I learn to start telling everyone it's for a fundraiser for a school. Well, it is. And time passes, and passes,
and
and
passes.
passes. I don't have a watch, and I'm not sure how long these shifts are supposed to be anyway. When do we get to go home?
This can't be good.
I could ask the professor, but he said not to bother him, so...
How do we not have any idea what the...
Oh, God.
Wow.
Is it
Things
like
are
3
shutting
a.m.?
down.
At last, with great clattering of metal, the shops at the mall begin to close. Professor Grabiner blinks. I thought it said bikinis for a second.
That would be disturbing.
Professor Grabiner blinks and looks up from his book.
Miss Harrington, what time is it?
I don't know, sir. I start to wobble and he leaps up from his seat to catch me.
Idiot girl! Have you not sat down for all this time?
No, sir.
Well, I can't take you back like this. Someone would assume I've worked you to the bone on purpose.
Okay.
Come along, then.
Where is he taking us?
I hope we're not going... Oh.
It's the Glen!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Grabby, I didn't know you felt this way. After a quick detour to lock up the remaining supplies and money, he leads me to the Glen.
Have you been here before?
Once.
Sit. Say nothing. I will order.
A few minutes later, I have a cup of something hot in front of me. What is this?
Chai. Oh, just chai tea? Are those gonna be some,
Apparently.
like, magical drink?
It's sweet and spicy and makes my throat burn a bit. Thanks.
It shouldn't have been necessary if you had any sense. I suppose I should be thankful you didn't simply lock your knees and faint.
Falling face first into a table full of candles? Ouch. I've never been alone in a social situation with Grabiner before. I don't really know what to say now.
this is pretty awkward.
Oh my god.
Wow, look at these options.
Oh my god.
What's England like? What were you reading? Do you come here often?
Come here often?
Isn't that what we said to Damien on our date?
Yes.
What is the Horace in that question?
That's Horace's pickup line,
Do you
man.
come here often?
Hey, you come here often? I just have to use it on Donald now.
Yeah, I suppose. Or you could stay quiet. But that sounds boring.
Yeah, definitely boring. We're not doing that one. All right. Should we just start at the top?
Shoot.
So, what's England like?
Excuse me? Wait, is he not actually from England?
Uh-oh. You're from there, right? I've never been. I just wondered.
It rains frequently. And the sheep have 4 legs rather than 2.
Oh, snap.
Oh, Grabby, you and your wit.
Right. Do you miss it?
My personal life is none of your concern.
I'm just trying to be friendly.
Don't waste your breath.
Yes, sir. All right, should I load?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, should we use our lovely Horace charm? So,
I love this
do you
question.
come here often?
Excuse me?
Out, away from school, to relax?
My personal life is none of your concern.
That's not what I meant. I mean, I'm just trying to be friendly.
You're just trying to be a Horace. Don't waste your breath.
Yes, sir. That
Load game.
went the same way. So, what were you reading?
Nothing that would interest you.
Well, I can't know if I'm interested if I don't know what it is. Or else I am interested because I don't know.
The title is Some Anomalies in Interpretations of Fragmentary Great Appendage Arthropod Fossils from Lower Cambrian Shells.
Oh.
Yeah, O is right. As I said,
What does that mean?
concern yourself with your own studies, Miss Harrington. You have more than enough work ahead of you as it is.
Yes, sir. I guess he's not much for small talk, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
After a while, a waiter places a small plate of bright red berries in the center of the
It's
table.
time for dessert.
Oh man, it's time for my liquid surprise after our date.
Yeah, but it's not much of a surprise this time. We know it's
That's
coming.
true. He knows it's coming too. I already know what these are, so I take one. As expected, the burst of strawberry juice makes me feel a little better. Professor Gravener's face doesn't change at all despite the sweet treat. I suppose it's too much to expect that it would cheer him up.
Of course it wouldn't.
Of course.
We should go.
Yes, sir. Thank you again.
Oh, and our week is finally over.
Well,
That was a long one.
On an exciting note.
Yeah, it's kind of boring in the beginning, but then, wow.
It really
the ending got a
took
little
off.
spicy again.
It got sweet and juicy, you mean?
Naturally.
Yes. All right, everyone. Well, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.